Good day, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And the very woman that I outed as being the front for George Soros's Open Society Foundation and their influence over the ANC government, and very effective influence. They're actually in charge of where South Africa's going right now. Well, the woman who is their front person is the lady by the name of Dlodlo. And she is in charge of security, state security in South Africa. Isn't that an interesting coincidence? Now, they're having problems vetting senior Eskom people. No, they're not. They're just not fulfilling their mandate. That's what they're doing. 100 senior officials at troubled power utility Eskom are refusing to undergo security vetting processes at the State Security Agency as government moves to clean up the corruption and mismanagement-prone parastatal. This was revealed by SSA Minister Dlodlo and her department's senior officials during a meeting with Parliament's Standing Committee on Public Accounts, or SCOPA. Dlodlo and her high-ranking spooks painted a grim picture of the SSA's capacity to probe the trustworthiness of senior government officials and executives at state-owned firms, with the minister reporting that many were simply refusing to be subjected to security screening. Well, they've got their names, they've got their dates of birth, they've got their IDs. Surely they can go and check the records. But you know, it's like Eskom itself. They've closed down the corruption investigation because of a lack of funds. Can you believe that? The real reason is because the ANC government will be outed as being corrupt because of their involvement in the Hitachi deal with the boilers at the 2 new power stations. That's a real reason. Don't listen to the BS that you see in the fake media. Anyway, SCOPA has been demanding the vetting of senior government officials involved in government procurement spending amounting to hundreds of billions of rand a year, or the state supply chain management for some time now. The SSA's Sifo Blose said only 21 out of 121 top Eskom executives had complied or agreed to participate in their vetting process. Why do they have to agree? They should be terminated on the spot if they don't do it. You know, this is arse about face, if you know what I mean. In fact, talking about arse about face, I have this to say about the SSA. You can go and pog my on. Okay? Pog my on. Dlodlo. Anyway, Blow cited the South African Post Office, which ignored the vetting results and proceeded to hire a person with a criminal record in Cape Town who went on to allegedly rape and kill UCT student Uyinene Merwente. Blow said, "The case in point, if I make a point, is the issue with the Post Office in Cape Town. We gave an indication through screening that this particular individual had a criminal record, but our view was put aside. They then employed their own internal processes, wherein the person was employed by the Post Office." Now, I have this to say about the Post Office. Now, I haven't mentioned this before, but several months ago, my friend Dwayne sent me a parcel from South Africa to my address right here, and in it were 5 T-shirts, you know, the big 5 T-shirts. There were a couple of mugs, there were a few other things, hats and stuff like that in there. And it was posted. Never arrived. If it had arrived, I'd be wearing those T-shirts. Someone in the processing line has hijacked that parcel. So if anyone sees Loving Life T-shirts with one of the big 5 on them, that's one of the stolen T-shirts out of that parcel. Just letting you know. And this is not uncommon. This is what's happening. South Africa is so corrupt today, you can just forget trusting anything when it comes to government. Anyway, let's get back to the story here. I don't want to be sidetracked. Blos went on to say, in other instances, senior people in government don't want to be vetted. In other areas, SOEs don't want to be vetted. We are currently doing work at Eskom. We're sitting with a list of 121 senior people who need to be vetted so that we can assist government to turn things around at Eskom to reduce the levels of corruption. Dlodlo said her department was sitting with a huge vetting backlog, as the spy agency did not have enough personnel to carry out the background checks, while it heavily relied on other government agencies such as the SAPS and SARS for information. She said looming overhaul of legislation and other policies governing the operations of the SSA would address these shortcomings. Mkhuleko Mhlengwa, the chairperson of Scopa, said the oversight body would make Eskom executives stop undermining the SSA. Mhlengwa said, you've got literally 100 people at Eskom who are saying to us, go jump off the nearest cliff. Does this bite, or is it a cosmetic exercise? We will make sure that Eskom complies. There's no two ways about it. It's not negotiable. Well, let's see what happens there. What is really the issue that I see here is the woman who is tied up with Open Society Foundations, George Soros, and his influence on the ANC government. That is the elephant in the room. All right, guys, please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the updates. Please like this video. Please share this video. And above all, be safe. Bye for now.